Aloha, and welcome to a place where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. Tonight we journey to Hawaii, where ancient legends whisper on the wind. Imagine the chilling sound of drums beating in the dead of night, a rhythmic thump that sends shivers down your spine. These are the night marchers, ancient Hawaiian warriors condemned to march for eternity. Tonight we explore three tales of those who have encountered these harbingers of doom. Picture this, a young couple, honeymooners from the mainland, eager to experience the beauty and mystique of Hawaii. They'd heard the legends, the tales of ancient spirits, but dismissed them as mere folklore, stories to entertain tourists. On their last night, they decide to take a moonlit stroll along the beach, hoping to make the most of their final moments in paradise. The moon is a silver sliver in the sky, casting long shadows on the sand, creating an almost magical atmosphere. They're laughing, sharing secrets, lost in their own world, oblivious to the island's hidden dangers. The air is thick with the scent of plumeria, the gentle sea breeze carrying a hint of salt and mystery. They feel invincible, their love a shield against the darkness, a barrier against any unseen threats. But the island holds its breath, as if waiting for something to happen. As they walk, they notice the temperature drop, a sudden chill in the air that wasn't there before. A shiver runs down the woman's spine and she pulls her shawl tighter around her shoulders, seeking warmth. "Did you feel that?" she asks, her voice barely a whisper, her eyes wide with sudden fear. Her husband laughs it off. "It's just the wind," he says. "Don't worry," trying to sound confident. But deep down, even he feels a prickle of unease, a sense that something isn't quite right. The drumming starts subtly, a distant rhythmic thumping. They stop, listening intently, their hearts pounding. The sound grows louder, closer, accompanied by a faint ethereal chanting that sends chills down their spines. The woman's breath catches in her throat, her hand instinctively reaching for her husband's, seeking comfort. His grip tightens, his eyes scanning the darkness, searching for the source of the sounds, and then they see them, emerging from the shadows of the palm trees. A procession of figures illuminated by flickering torches, the night marchers, the legendary spirits of ancient warriors. Their forms are skeletal, their faces hidden behind grotesque masks, their eyes burning with an eerie, otherworldly light. The couple freezes, their blood turning to ice, unable to move or speak. They can feel the ancient power radiating from these spectral beings, a force that transcends time. The chanting grows louder, a mournful dirge that claws at their sanity, making it hard to think. The woman wants to scream, to run, but her legs feel rooted to the spot, paralyzed by fear. Her husband, his face ashen, pulls her behind him, shielding her with his body, trying to protect her. He remembers the stories, never look at them directly, never meet their gaze. The night marchers continue their relentless march, their eyes fixed straight ahead, ignoring the couple. The couple closes their eyes, praying to survive this night, hoping the spirits will pass them by. Deep in the heart of Kauai lies the Pali Trail, shrouded in mist and legend, a place where the past and present seem to intertwine. Locals whisper of its dark history, a place where ancient battles were fought and spirits still linger. The Pali Trail is not for the faint of heart, as it challenges both the body and the mind. Overgrown with dense vegetation, the path winds through towering trees and jagged volcanic rock formations, creating a labyrinth of nature. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, casting the path in perpetual twilight, adding to its eerie atmosphere. Many have attempted to conquer the Pali Trail, seeking adventure or a glimpse into the island's haunted past, driven by curiosity and courage. Few return to tell the tale, their stories lost to the whispers of the wind. One story tells of a group of hikers who set out to conquer the Pali Trail, determined to uncover its secrets. Armed with maps and compasses, they dismissed the local legends as mere superstition, confident in their modern tools. As they ventured deeper, the air grew noticeably colder, a chill that seemed to seep into their bones. Birdsong ceased, replaced by an unsettling silence that made every rustle of leaves sound ominous. The hikers felt a weight settle upon their chests, a sense of unseen eyes watching their every move, making them increasingly uneasy. They pressed on, their pace quickening as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows that seemed to reach out for them. The shadows grew longer, twisting into grotesque shapes that played tricks on their minds. And then it began. A faint drumming, distant at first, like a heartbeat echoing from the depths of the earth, began to fill the air. The hikers exchanged uneasy glances, their laughter dying in their throats as the sound grew louder. The drumming grew louder, more insistent, accompanied by a low, mournful chanting that seemed to come from all around them. "Do you hear that?" one of the hikers whispered, his voice trembling. The others nodded, their faces pale with fear and uncertainty. The drumming reached a fever pitch, the chanting swelling into a chorus of disembodied voices that seemed to surround them. Ahead, through the dense undergrowth, they saw them, the night marchers, spectral figures from ancient times. Their forms were skeletal, their bodies draped in tattered cloaks that fluttered in the unseen wind. Flickering torches illuminated their path, casting long dancing shadows that seemed to move with a life of their own. Terror lent speed to the hikers' feet as they turned and fled, their hearts pounding in their chests. The night marchers, bound to the ancient paths, did not pursue their spectral forms fading into the mist. The Pali Trail remains a testament to the enduring power of ancient legends, a place where the past is never truly gone. On the Big Island lies the village of Milolii, a place steeped in rich tradition and ancient lore. It was here that a skeptical young man named Kekoa received a chilling reminder of the mysterious power that lies hidden beneath the serene beauty of the islands. Kekoa often scoffed at the tales of the night marchers, dismissing them as nothing more than old fairy tales meant to scare children. His elders warned him repeatedly, but Kekoa paid them no heed, convinced that such stories were mere superstitions. One fateful night, fueled by youthful arrogance and a desire to prove himself, Kekoa decided to tempt fate. He had heard whispers of a coastal highway frequented by the night marchers, a place shrouded in mystery and fear. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and his bravado, he set out to prove the legends wrong once and for all. The air was thick with the scent of salt and plumeria as Kekoa made his way along the deserted highway, each step echoing in the stillness. The moon cast an eerie glow upon the black volcanic rock, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The only sound was the rhythmic crashing of waves against the cliffs, a constant reminder of nature's power. Kekoa walked for what felt like hours, his initial confidence slowly waning with each passing minute. The silence was unnerving, broken only by the sound of his own breathing and the occasional rustle of leaves. And then he heard it, a sound that sent chills down his spine, a faint drumming, distant at first, like a heartbeat echoing from the very core of the island, growing louder with each beat. Kekoa stopped in his tracks, his blood turning to ice as fear gripped him. The drumming grew louder, closer, accompanied by a low, mournful chanting that seemed to come from another world. He spun around, his flashlight beam dancing wildly in the darkness, searching for the source of the sound. And then he saw them, shadowy figures emerging from the darkness. Marching towards him, their forms illuminated by flickering torches, were the night marchers, ghostly warriors of legend. Their skeletal faces peered out from beneath elaborate headdresses, their eyes burning with an eerie, otherworldly light. Kekoa froze, his breath catching in his throat, unable to move or speak. The night marchers continued their relentless march, their eyes fixed straight ahead, ignoring Kekoa as if he were invisible. The drumming reached a fever pitch, the chanting swelling into a chorus of disembodied voices that filled the night air. And then, just as suddenly as they had appeared, the night marchers veered sharply to the right, disappearing into the dense undergrowth, leaving Kekoa alone once more. Kekoa stood there, his heart pounding, his breath coming in ragged gasps, trying to comprehend what he had just witnessed. Shaking, he stumbled back towards the village, his skepticism shattered and his mind racing with fear and awe. From that day forward, Kekoa became the most devout believer in the night marches, forever changed by his encounter with the supernatural. The night marchers, ancient warriors forever bound to the islands, their presence a chilling reminder of the thin veil that separates our world from the next. Tonight we've journeyed into the heart of Hawaiian folklore, exploring tales of those who have encountered these harbingers of doom. From the terrified honeymooners on the moonlit beach to the hikers lost on the haunted Pali trail, and the skeptical young man who received a final warning, these stories serve as a chilling reminder the legends are real and ever-present. The next time you find yourself on the islands, remember the stories, respect the ancient ways, heed the warnings whispered on the wind, and never ever disrespect the power of the night marchers. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the darkness. If you enjoyed these tales and dare to delve deeper into the world of the unknown, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more chilling encounters. Beware the night marchers, for they still roam the islands.